Hi everyone, in this video I'd like to provide you with updates on U.S. Embassy and U.S. Consulate interviews. We know for so many of you going through an immigration process, the closure of U.S. embassies and consulates due to COVID and the limited interviews being conducted by U.S. embassies and consulates has been extremely difficult. We know that the immigration process is stressful to navigate. Basically, everyone on our team has gone through an immigration process, either individually with their spouse, and so we understand how stressful it is and how much you just want to be able to be together. And so this has been a question that we receive frequently throughout this year, couples wanting to know the status of U.S. Embassy and Consulate interviews, and so that's what I'll discuss in this video. But before I do that, I'd like to introduce myself and our firm in case you're new to our channel. My name is Attorney Megan Pastrana with Corrado Pastrana, the immigration firm for couples. We're dedicated exclusively to assisting couples in navigating the immigration process from fiancé visas and consular processing to adjustment of status and removal of conditions and naturalization. We know how important it is for you to have up-to-date information about what's going on in the world of immigration as it relates to couples and general educational materials. And so if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, our YouTube channel, please do so now and hit the alerts button. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up so YouTube will share it with other couples who can benefit from the information. We also have a Facebook group called Immigration for Couples. The link is below. And we also have free educational materials and information on our website. The link is also below. And if you're just beginning on your immigration journey, or if you're in the middle of the process and need help, our attorneys would love to help you. And so there's a scheduling link in the comments section below too. All right, so let's dive in to what is the status of U.S. Embassy and Consulate interviews. So for many of you who are going through the process, you know that part of the process involves an interview at a U.S. Embassy or Consulate if you're going through the CR1 or IR1 or K1 process. So for those of you who are just starting out in your immigration journey, I'd like to give you a little bit of context about at what phase the interview comes into play. And so the first step for a CR1 or IR1 spouse visa is a petition, and same with the K1 fiancé visa. The first step is a fiancé visa petition. And with that petition, you're showing immigration you have a real relationship based on love. Once that petition is decided and approved, the next step is a U.S. Embassy or U.S. Consulate interview, a U.S. Embassy or Consulate in the immigrant's country of origin. And so this year with COVID, it's been a tough year and an extra tough year for individuals who are going through an immigration process. The U.S. embassies and consulates closed across the world for routine services. And later in the year, they began resuming services for expedited interviews. And then we are starting to see that the consulates and embassies are starting to begin trying to resume normal procedures. And by normal, I mean they're slowly starting to begin scheduling interviews at U.S. embassies and consulates. Now, the reality is that every country, of course, is different in terms of how they're handling coronavirus and what their levels of COVID are, and it has impacted their ability, the U.S. Embassy and U.S. Consulate's ability to reopen or to have routine services. So we are noticing, the good news is that we are noticing an uptick in the scheduling of interviews. And so there is a very long backlog. There was a lot of people who had interviews scheduled in March, right when COVID started picking up, and their interviews were sadly canceled. But we are starting to see that interviews are being rescheduled for individuals who had interviews canceled. And we've also had a lot of success with individuals who are going through an expedited interview process, requesting an expedite. And so we have separate videos on our YouTube channel about what an expedite request is and who might be eligible. And you're welcome to schedule an appointment with one of our attorneys to discuss if that's an option for you. But the good news we wanted to share in this video is that we are seeing embassies and consulates begin to start taking additional steps at scheduling interviews and addressing interviews that had been canceled earlier in the year. Now, I know that that's not 100% great news, but it is a step in the right direction, and so we wanted to share that with you all the same. We've noticed in our Facebook group that a lot of individuals in our Facebook group have posted that they're really excited that their interviews have been scheduled, or they're really excited that they've gotten petition approvals. So if you're not a member of our Facebook group, please join that community. It's been really great for couples to be able to provide each other with emotional support and have a community of people who are all going through the same process and experiencing the same feelings. But all the same, we wanted to share this video with you, and I wanted to share the good news that we are seeing interviews being scheduled. Not at the level that they were pre-COVID, but they are beginning to schedule interviews on a more regular basis. And some U.S. embassies and consulates have posted on their website that they're taking steps to resuming interview scheduling. There's not a way for me to go through every single country and give you a status in every single country, but I can tell you the best thing you can do is check the U.S. Embassy or Consulate website for the country where your interview will take place, so you can see what updates that U.S. Embassy or Consulate has with regards to interviews. That's the best place to get the most up-to-date information about the status of interviews in your specific country. So I hope that video is helpful and that it provided you with some positivity. And yeah, please subscribe to our channel, and hope to see you in our Facebook group, or maybe even in an appointment. And that link to schedule to talk to one of our attorneys is below. Take care.